So we're, oh, that's messing with my head. My pop socket fell off my iPad. And I just tried to grab it with the pop socket. That didn't work. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to play with them. We're not going to add more pieces in. We're not going to take any pieces away. We are just going to smush them around so they're shaped different. Sometimes they're going to look kind of gross when we're done with them. And that's okay. I'm just going to pop that because there's a couple people in the bathroom. I'm going to sit on the couch because my shoes are squeaky. Driving me nuts today. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and get letters by themselves. So when it says solve for H, that means I want this to be an H equals. That is my whole goal. So what can we do to get H by itself here? Divide by W. So that gives us A over W equals H. And H is by itself, so we have our H equals. If it helps you to switch it around so it actually says H equals A over W, that's totally fine. What this is the area formula of a rectangle, and we put it in terms of the height. All of these equations on this page are a formula of some way, shape, or form. The usefulness of them is questionable in the ways that we use them here. Because honestly, if I know the area and I know the width, I probably know the height, because otherwise how'd I get the area? But whatever. Same thing for B. We are going to try and get W all by itself. I want this to be W equals. When it says solve for W, our goal is W equals M. And it may be a hot mess. But what are we going to do first?
Divide by 2.
We could divide by 2. That is absolutely an option. If I want to divide by 2, it means I need to divide this by 2, and this by 2, and this by 2. Everybody gets the divide by 2. So it's going to leave us with fractions. As long as we're okay with that, I'm okay with that. You do not have to divide by 2 first. You can do your addition or subtraction first. But in this case, it's totally fine. So we have P over 2 equals this 2 and that 2 cancels, W. This 2 and that 2 cancels, plus H. How do I get W by itself? Subtract H. Okay? So we get, ooh, that's not a P. There we go. I'm good at writing. P over 2 minus H equals W. Be really, really careful. I know it looks like I wrote the H with the 2 down here. I didn't. I was subtracting H from the side. Do not write it as P over 2 minus H. It's P over 2 minus H. So this is, again, a questionably functional equation, because what we have here is the area, the formula for perimeter in terms of the width. The perimeter of a rectangle is twice the width plus twice the height. Okay, I want you guys to, on your own, try and do C, D, and E. And you guys can work together on it. We'll come through and we'll go through them together probably 10 minutes. Okay, try and do C, D, and E. D and E are tricksy, and they look a little scary. But it's the same process. Okay, try and do C, D, and E. I don't know why one of my esports calendars is over here. All right, try and do those. You guys can work together. You guys can work on your own. You guys can ask questions. I'm happy to help. All that jazz. I'm going to squeak around and pick up these Post-it notes, but otherwise, I'm here to help.
two stripy necks. But they're obnoxious and orange. So they fit the theme. to do CD and E by themselves. I'm gonna go through them in probably about 5 minutes. They can work together, they just be a little wired together. Who's up? Yeah.